wrestling fans, thanks for clicking the Doretta D. Rose Report. Hey, Monday's Raw drew a 4.38 million viewers from last week. This week's Raw, and last week was like a 3.3, which went up this week. And normally, coming out of a pay-per-view, the following Monday's Raw is normally high, and it went a little higher this week. Odd. For this week's show, the first hour was a 4.18 million, second hour was a 4.5 million, and then 4.4 million for the final hour. This was the best viewership in just about since this year, since April 28th at least. Kind of was about the same then. But anyway, Raw number 2 for the night, right behind Love and Hip Hop. Man, I forgot that was on. I should have watched it. I always screw up like that. Anyway, WWE's website has a poll up asking fans, who's the greatest Diva champion? Is it AJ Lee, Beth Phoenix, Michelle McCool, Caitlin, Maurice, Layla, Melina, Kelly, Eve Torres, Brie Bella, or Natalya? Well, with over 40,000 votes, who was number one? So far, 33% is AJ Lee. The next closest is Kelly with about 13%. And Maurice for 10%. I thought that was odd, but anyway. Big fight between Naomi and Cameron this week on Raw is indeed the official split up of the two, and the split will obviously be featured on Total Divas. No word yet on what WWE plans for either Diva, which I would think is going to be a series of matches between each other. Santino Marella, he was backstage at Monday's Raw. He also was backstage at SmackDown in Ottawa, but he wasn't used for any retirement announcement on TV. Santino did make some charity appearances for WWE on Monday and Tuesday. CM Punk, it's a guy that used to be a wrestler in WWE. Probably don't remember him, but CM Punk's going to be co-hosting the red carpet special for the first annual Gibson brand AP Music Awards on July 21st. The special is going to appear on, I guess, it's Access TV, AXS TV. Don't get that station at all. But anyway, Punk commented in a press release. He says, well, I actually got stoked to get out of the house and get gussied up for the first ever Gibson brand AP Music Awards, which I guess is sponsored by Gibson Guitars. Fueled by Monster Energy Drink. Anyway, the red carpet and me don't mix, so I figure it'll be perfectly hilarious night with friends and a live microphone, my favorite. He says, be there, or he didn't say or, be there and be square. All right, live events taking place Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, Monday, July 21st, if you're around that area. Go over and ask him if he's ever coming back, like you're the first ones to ever ask him. But anyway, some of the WWE crew arrived in Japan for this week's live event, and others are going to be landing soon, and this is why several top superstars were not at last night's SmackDown taping. Hulk Hogan's going to be over that way. The Leroy wrestler that lost in a dark match at CARA at last night's WWE taping in Ottawa was Canadian indie star Tyson Dux, who put on a great performance, I guess. I didn't get to see it. But wasn't he on TNA for a while? Can't remember. John Cena, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and taking on Randy Orton, Kane, and Seth Rollins is going to be taking place at next Monday's Raw as the TV main event. All right, this is strange. This is a strange story. See if you can follow me here on this. Christopher Donnelly, a prisoner in the state of Pennsylvania, recently filed a lawsuit against WWE and Natalya. Donnelly actually made several page handwritten filled and allegated that Natalya is an evil dominatrix that abused him mentally, physically, and emotionally from 2005 until 2009. Apparently he could take it up for 4 years and just couldn't get that 5th year in. But anyway, he alleges that Natalya aborted his child, beat him numerous times at hotels across the country. At least it wasn't in just one place. Get to see a different room. Used obscenities such as, this is my dungeon and you little bitch, and other naughty acts according to the complaint. I can't. Maybe I shouldn't laugh, but the man claimed that Natalia forced him to prostitute himself. We all know that happens sometimes. Anyway, he wants $250,000 in damages for mental and psychological trauma, spelling psychological wrong in the filing. By the way, he did not receive the $250,000 through the lawsuit. If he didn't, he was going to threaten to take the complaint to higher courts in the media. On July 7th, a judge in Florida wrote that the filing was filled with delusional language and went on to dismiss the lawsuit on several grounds. I can't. You little bitch, you lost, didn't you? Anyway, Hercules Reborn, not The Rock. It's going to be starring WWE superstar John Morrison. Is now available on DVD and VOD. You want to get it that way. I haven't heard anything about that. You know how the movie was with John Morrison, but oh well, John Morrison, he's no Rock, but the girls will probably like that one better than anything. Not only did Tuesday mark the 1-year anniversary since the Wyatt family debuted on the WWE roster, it marked 1 year since the launch of the WWE Performance Center in Orlando. And of course, the 1-year anniversary on Jerry Lawler taking a nap during calling a match and had to be resuscitated. Hey, let me know what this tells you. Sting recently took to the Twitter account for the first time since April, posting a classic black and white face-painted photo of himself with the following caption: 7/14/14. In other words, July 14th, 2014, which is 07.14.14. What do you think that means? Let me know. Variety reports that The Rock is in early talks to star in Robert Ludlum's The Jansen Directive movie for Universal, and if the deal goes through, The Rock will also produce the movie. The book for the movie follows a former ops agent who goes into business as a private security consulate after leaving covert operations due to a high number of sanctioned serial killings. Anyway, the Jansen teams with a sharpshooter and takes on assignments that he believes will lead to helping people in need. Universal sees the movie as a Jason Bourne's kind of deal, franchise thing for The Rock, and is high on him. Rock is still filming the disaster movie, 3D disaster movie San Andreas. Recently wrapped productions on the series Ballers, which HBO picked up. I thought he was done with San Andreas. He said that. Apparently not. Well, the movie may not be done. Maybe his part is. Happy birthday to three-time WWE Intercontinental Champion Sheldon Benjamin, 38 years old, 3-time WCW Television Champion Mark Merrow, or Johnny B. Bad. He was okay. 53 years old. 6-time World Heavyweight Champion Kevin Nash, 54 years old, WCW, ECW, PN News, 47 years old. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.